because we have Jerry Gannon from Senator Klein's office, Ben Randazzo from Senator Benedetto's office, Stacy Gardner from Councilmember Vaca's office, Tanya Ochecheco from Councilmember Palmer's office, Elvin Garcia from the Mayor's office. And I believe representing Councilmember King?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry, I don't have your name.
Yeah, yes.
You just wanted to tell us your name?
Yeah, my name is Elijah Wakashanda Norman Diego. From
Two members of Councilmember King's staff. Welcome. On the public participation portion of the program, we have to do a few things first. We have to call order and forward. So. You did? I did. I'm sorry. All right. Public participation. And we're going to have Elvin Garcia, who is requesting to come and speak first. You have 3 minutes.
I'll be brief.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Elvin Garcia. I am the Bronx Borough Director for the Mayor's Office, the Community Affairs Unit. Basically, I'm your direct conduit, your direct liaison to City Hall. So far, in the time that I've been here, we've launched a new sort of approach to community affairs. With the previous administration, it was very much transactional, dealing with city agencies to resolve issues, and sort of overlooking some of the community needs of certain communities. Case in point, here locally in Community Board 10, I was approached by Patrick on the community board about the Bronx having a lack of an animal shelter. Along with the Borough of Queens and through the City Council, the administration is working to supply a full-day shelter to address some of the issues of the stray animals around the community in Ferry Point Park and sort of the other quality of life issues taking place. Regarding the park itself, I actually had a meeting today with the Bronx Commissioner for Parks and Rec. We had a very productive discussion. We spoke a lot about the concerns within Community Board 10, and your district manager has been great in sort of informing me about those issues as well. The new Parks Commissioner comes in May, and so once the New York City Parks Commissioner comes in, we'll be able to sort of have a discussion on having more park rangers for the Bronx, which is needed. The Bronx, is comprised of over 24% of parkland, and across the borough we are underserved in terms of that. Obviously, it was already mentioned. I don't want to repeat myself. Thanking Assemblyman Benedetto and State Senator Klein for their leadership for pre-K. It's been a 15-year battle that happened this year, not because of coincidence, but because of a factor of leadership. And so we work together with the mayor, with the State Assembly, the State Senate to make that happen. Thank you so much for having me, and if you have any questions.
I have a question.
Actually, could you take it offline? Because we really got to move it. Go ahead, do it. Quick, 3 minutes or less.
You let the politicians
right.
talk, you can't let the people talk, so thank you.
All right. You're listed as a speaker.
My question is this, do you have a phone number so we could contact the mayor's office and give our complaints directly? Yeah, what's your number?
Yes, I can give you my direct email address if you want to write it down.
Well, we hate email. You don't have a phone in New York City?
I'm zigzagging across the Bronx all the time. And so I'm driving from point A to point B. I'm meeting with Community Board 10. If I'm meeting,
So we can't take a complaint directly to you, to the mayor's office?
Yes, you can. Email's the best way because then I can quickly forward it to the continuing agency.
Fine.
I haven't had any issues with. You can ask Patrick. I'm very responsive.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Eugenio, you're next.
Oh. I'll make it very quick. First of all, I just want to start off thank all the board members for being here. I know it's difficult. I was a board member myself for 12 years. I know how many meetings you go to every month. And sometimes people don't say thank you. So I want to say thank you to all the board members here this evening that participated. Okay? We appreciate it. I want to talk about Pelham Bay. We have a lot of issues in Pelham Bay, but I'll limit my comments to considering the summer is almost around the corner. We have a lot of issues in Pelham Bay. I'll start off with some quick bursts. We have panhandlers, we have homeless people, we have, right underneath Pelham Bay Station, we have a liquor store. We see a lot of youth, young people going in there, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, right next to the Kentucky Fried Chicken place. Right, I'm sure some of you know about Pelham Bay. We would like to prevent any problems specifically with the Pelham Bay Park. Over the years, we've had shootings, stabbings, riots at 12 o'clock at night there on the Pelham Bay Station. filthy, dirty, whatever you want to call it. We need to prevent a few of these issues, hopefully. We're requesting the board to contact the 45th precinct. We would like to have an assigned officer between 4 and 12, definitely on Friday, Saturday, Sundays, to be stationed at that location. We would also like the board to recommend for more lighting underneath the train station. Apparently it's considering the L or the train station, it's very dim and dark. We would like to have some more lighting under there, and we believe that the lighting would prevent some of this activity, this loitering in this area where people don't like to deal in light compared to dark. So these are some of the issues here. We hope that the board will put some of these recommendations into play, and hopefully make some of these agencies move on some of these recommendations. Remember, we put up with Pelham Bay Park. In addition to the Parks Committee, maybe we could limit the barbecue at Pelham Bay Park on the weekends. We don't need to be there at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock barbecuing, folks. What happens, everybody seems to get crazy after 10 o'clock. I don't know, it must be the moon shifts or something. But maybe we could possibly limit the barbecue to maybe 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I think is feasible. Anywhere else you have a barbecue and you have a party, your neighbors call the cops on you. So there's no need to have it until 11 o'clock. So I hope we can have some of these things resolved and put into place. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. George Sierra?
Good evening. My name is George Sierra. I'm actually a resident of Co-op City, but I'm here today to speak on behalf of the Bronx LGBTQ Community Services Center. I want to introduce my organization. The Bronx LGBTQ Community Services Center. We're basically aim to serve the needs of the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and Christian communities of the Bronx, Lower Westchester, and Upper Manhattan. I have some flyers back there on the corner about some of our ongoing programs. We have actually a youth group every Friday from 4 to 5. We actually don't have our own location yet, but we are working in partnership with the Union Community Health Center down on 260 East and 8th Street. So the youth program is for youth ages 12 to 24, and it's like a peer support group talking about bullying, healthy relationships, domestic violence, topics chosen by the youth. We also, my flyer is actually double-sided. We have we call it the LGBTQ Legal Clinic in partnership with the LGBT Bar Association of Greater New York.